This is an emergency broadcast. Do you work in a large office building? If so, the National Institute of Standards and Technology has an emergency warning for you. Due to a new physical property of the universe recently discovered by NIST, a regular office fire can cause the complete symmetrical collapse of your office building. Until now, it was thought that a complete, symmetrical building collapse could only be done by skilled demolition experts, drawing on years of experience and taking weeks, if not months, of careful precautions to set up blast charges in just the right areas of a building to bring it down. The previously neglected physical property of thermal expansion can in fact cause the complete progressive collapse of a tall office building at almost free-fall gravitational speed. Shyam Sunder, respected NIST scientist, explains.
Anyone who has run a tight jar lid under hot water to help loosen it up knows that metal expands when it gets hot. For World Trade Center 7, thermal expansion was a critical factor.
What does this all mean for you? Well, for one, wait for the government to admit that all building codes and fire regulations hitherto have in fact been deeply flawed, and that they will all now be revised to take into account this new physical property of the universe. Secondly, look for fire insurance premiums to skyrocket, as insurance companies realize for the first time that a small, ordinary office fire could result in the complete destruction of the property. Thirdly, look for the end of the controlled demolitions industry as we know it. Now that it is widespread knowledge that buildings can be brought down in a progressive collapse symmetrically into its own footprint at near free-fall gravitational speed without the need for spending millions of dollars on expensive controlled demolitions companies, look for building owners to simply start a small office fire and wait a few hours for the building to completely collapse into itself at near free-fall gravitational speed. For those of you who are interested in this complete revision of our understanding of fire sciences and building construction, please do not visit the sites ae911truth.org, stj911.com, 9/11 Blogger, or especially the Corbett Report, to find out more information about this phenomenon.
You have been warned.
Brought to you by the Friends of the National Institute of Standards and Technology.